Options involve... Oh, whole thing broke. Something must have gotten into its head to just dig through. Yeah, multiple somethings looking at it. That's obnoxious. Stupid, too, because, like, they could have just, you know, walked normally over the whole thing. But no, because it had to go over, now I have to waste all these resources. Well, I guess I don't have to. I don't even think I need this thing anymore. But I'm going to keep it around just in case. It is certainly more convenient having a platform like this. Okay, so... Next order of business, we need more power. Best order of business for dealing with needing more power is... Platform here. Let's take these back. There's no reason they need to be here anymore. Oh, interesting. You can put these on background tiles without issue. Okay, so we want to go make a really big dam. We've already got the basis for it. All I just need to do is capitalize on it. And we might as well cut down a bunch of trees while we're at it. Because I'm going to need more of these wooden platforms anyway. And then I'm going to... I'm pretty much just going to run an entire length of copper all the way down. This entire thing. Let's see, do you need to build a dam for the power system? Yup, looks like it. I mean, the other thing I could always do is just put down, like, a basic thorium reactor teleporter combo and effectively have, like, a big base on the surface that's doesn't require all of these. That actually might work better. Let's see. Let's put this down for a second. We need more platforms. There. Now I will never... Nope, I will run out. Eventually. It'll take a while, but I will still run out. Okay. And yeah, I know I have the jetpack, so I could actually do this with much less platforms. But this makes my ascent much easier and much less measured, because I don't have to think about it. Can I make that? Yeah, I can. Perfect. Wow. That honestly could not have been more perfect for me. Okay, so let's just pick up a bunch of wood. And then we're going to want to go over to the right side. Oh, turn on the jetpack of slowness. It'd be nice if there's like a futuristic one. Remember picking this game up and it's been collecting dust in your library. How developed has the game been? I actually have no idea. I started playing like a week ago. So my exact opinions on this game might be a little bit on the limited side. Okay, that should fill that up some. Now the real question is there any other water lost here? Because I effectively have to make sure that it's not draining anywhere. And if it's not draining anywhere, that makes this really, really easy. Let's see, how does this compare to Terraria? They're in similar veins, but I would call them completely different in a lot of ways. This game is much more of a... I would almost put this in the same vein as, like, Factorio levels of progress. Because you're constantly working... Well, maybe it's just the fact that you're firing yourself into space. There's no automation, though. Honestly, automation, like, somebody doing some kind of, like, 2D... like side-scrolly version of Factorio would be lovely someday. But no, this is much more of like a... You grab resources, you kind of tech yourself up to the point where you can finally leave. I think that's actually a really cool system, and works really well. it's definitely a lot shorter. Like, Terraria is not a short experience. This is much, much longer. Okay, it really doesn't look like I've got any potential leakage points around here. I might just kind of lock some of these things off. Where, like, instead of trying to plumb the depths and find out, it's easier to just put, like, a roadblock there and be like, okay, well, close enough. It'd be nice if there's, like, an auto mapper tool. Yeah, anything that kind of descends down. Because it looks like there's some kind of drainage point over here. Or at least, for some reason, there's less water on this side, and I'm not sure why. Because I effectively want to dam this whole area off. Oh, looks like, yeah, it's right here. That's, you can even tell the water's draining on this side. Yeah, look at all that water. Well, lock it off. Because, yeah, my goal here is going to be flood the entirety of the right side of the map. World's biggest dam. Okay, that should be fine. And I don't think there's anything else over here. Okay, really? It's already almost nighttime? Alright. Let's see. So yeah, pretty much the only openings that I know of around here are in rather convenient locations. So, apart from surviving the night, which, speaking of, we do really have to, like, book it. Because, all of this is going to get wrecked. I'm pretty much never going to be able to hang out on the surface at nighttime. At least on this side, because all the ants are just going to chew straight through the world and destroy everything. And it looks like the water level's starting to equalize too, which is good. Okay, I don't have much time here. Okay, we gotta get out before the ants start showing up, so I'm gonna stand right here for a second. We're gonna go hang out on a sky island. Heck, what I could do... Because, yeah, anything that's too far away from me just despawns. So if I'm just up here, they're just going to be up here. And my Megadam will live. Let's see. So, any new games coming out soon? Sort of. I don't know if they're, many of them are any good. We've got, Project Octopath coming out next week. We've got Mother Gunship coming out next week. We've got, we got Octopath, well, I guess it's not Project Octopath anymore, it's just Octopath. We've got... Trying to think of immediate, like, indie games. There's a bunch of, like, kind of weird indie games. There's Rifter, there's the free ones. There's... I mean, the games that I played over the course of the last couple of days. Spectrum Retreat wasn't bad, and the developer personally assured me that he's going to be fixing the FOV situation within the next couple of days. What the hell are you doing? That ant was, like, rocket jumping with itself. Let's see. Not exactly a new game, but we've got Monster Hunter World coming out. Let's see. Do I know if Mother Gunship's any good? Yes, absolutely. Oh, I don't know if Mother Gunship's going to be any good. No, I know Mother Gunship's going to be, really good. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, wow, the water level's risen considerably. Alright, Project Megadam was not something I intended on doing, but I am not regretting doing. Because yeah, look at this. The water level's gone up by at least a tile, maybe 2, since I was last here. The one thing I'm gonna have to worry about is running out of trees, but we've got some trees up in the... No, actually we have like no trees on the Sky Islands. We'll just have to rely on the other section. Let's turn this on. Okay, I could probably put more here, but I think this will be fine. So what I want to do, actually, is come over here. Let's see. Do I have those hydroelectric generators? I do. So I probably want to fill this out a little bit. Or do it... No, I don't want this here. Pick these both back up. Let's fill that in. We want to be down right here, actually. I think this is perfect. Because effectively, we want it to be one of the lower points in the area. And we also want it to have a fairly high capacity on its own. Eventually, I'll possibly just dig this whole area out. We'll see. Let's see, how much longer do I have to finish Kingdom Hearts? I've finished Kingdom Hearts 1. More or less in its entirety. Should have considered maybe putting Project Megadam on the other side. Well, I could always build up and around to the, Question. Can I run wire through here? Yes, I can. Okay. So that's a relief. Because yeah, what I can do is wire the send all the wires over here. This is dumb. My plans are stupid. I could potentially even have multiple dams here. Like, I don't have to have I don't have to have it all on one side. Who knows? It might not even work very well. Okay, come on, a little bit more. Perfect. Okay, let's see. So hydroelectric. And I can put a teleporter right on the, Okay, so that's +3 each. I thought these got up to +5. Oh, no, we wanted to lock this area off. What am I doing? We want to continue the wires down further, which means I'm going to need a lot more copper. Alright, whatever. Well, I might even be able to start farming copper. Quote-unquote farming. Let's just get, like, a couple hundred, because we're definitely going to need it. Oops, don't need that there. At least it's really easy to pick the wire back up, and wiring everything at a distance isn't terribly punishing either. Okay, cool. It's 1, 2. And that should work fine. How's the water level on this side? Has it increased? It looks like it has. I won't be satisfied until some of these sky islands are aquatic. Missing a wire. Oh, okay. I might, I'll go back and check it out. I might just put a door there. I might also just be able to, fill it in easily. We'll see. Gonna open this up a little bit. I don't think I'll have to worry about monsters destroying the setup, which is nice at least. Okay. Let's grab that. Gonna block that off for a second. Okay, so I made my mistake higher up somewhere. I guess we could... Oh. You know what I was... Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, there we go. So now we've got a decent amount of power. Running out of water here for a second. But let's clear this out so we have like a big reservoir. Because effectively, that's going to get annoying. Okay. Let's see if I can make a couple more protective guns. We don't need anything particularly strong. We just need something. We need coal. Crap. Ugh. Okay, we gotta go mining for coal. I should never have let the... Uh-oh. Ow. Oh, I don't have my jetpack on. Okay, so the other thing we want to do is just put a door, like, up here. Maybe a couple of doors. Okay. So, door. This way I can kind of get back through. So the water does seem to be leaking down from above. Let's see. I guess I'll fill that up, and hopefully this will work. I don't entirely know what this is going to set our water pressure to. I guess the other thing I could do, actually, is maybe consider moving these over a little bit. Because, yeah, it might just be a factor of, like, needs more water, like, directly above. Because I think these can go up to 5. You just need more water pressure. I turned you on. I didn't turn on my jetpack. Alright, whatever. I guess let's quick save. We made some progress and I didn't actually die. Let's see, did we figure out the world will eventually flood? Yes. I think it will. I'm not entirely sure of this one. There's a couple of biomes that are effectively flood safe. Especially if you get, like, too deep underwater. Or too deep underground. There's, like, a layer of crystals that'll regrow over it all. But yeah, my goal to some degree is, in fact, to make it flood. Okay, this isn't particularly watertight. Can I make it more watertight? Because ideally I'd like to... Well, no. We probably actually don't want this area to flood at all. Because this is my only source of, wood in the entire area. Okay, let's save again. Doesn't help. What if it has an evaporation layer like Terraria does? I actually didn't know about that. Okay, so we're in a bit of a pickle, sort of. Owing to the fact that I probably should have actually blocked off those generators. But it should be fine. Because, yeah, ideally we only need like 10 kilowatt hours or something like that. And then the rest I'm just gonna supplement with thorium. Just doesn't seem like there's quite enough water to really make what I want work. I'd love to see, like, somebody that actually knows what they're doing. If any of you guys actually play this game, if you want to send me screenshots of, like, what an actually good dam looks like. Well, no, I know what an actually good dam looks like, but, like, a dam to base setup. Because I know the, I know bases can be kind of power hogs. See, right side having towers would make it so it becomes a kind of giant bowl. So it floods faster. Yep. Well, I've already got a tower there. Ideally it'll fill up, but I don't know if it will. Oh, they were just waiting for me. I wonder if more are spawning now. I guess honestly, if I just kind of go back and forth along the surface, they pretty much just corral up so I can just gun them down. We are taking some damage, but it's not so bad. Okay, there we go. So they're done with. Let's turn this on so we can get out of here. It'd be nice if there was like an upgraded jetpack you could get. Like how cool would it be if you could actually get like a jetpack eventually that largely gave you infinite maneuverability. I guess that might be a little bit on the strong side. Okay, so things we want to do, maybe address the fact that both sides of this map are flooding. Yeah, this one's flooding as well. How about... Okay, so that's flowing at full power. I'm gonna need more copper. But at least this will let me get run power down the entire length of it. And I don't think wires get deleted when you go into the crystal area. Which will be handy. Okay. It's just pretty much eat up all of our copper here. We're really gonna need it on both. Hover jetpack. They can't go up, but lets you hover indefinitely at a particular height. Yeah, potentially. I mean, I always like that tier. I don't know how many of you guys enjoy this, but I live for it almost. In games, when you have the, like... There's a certain point when you kind of get all of the goodies, and the game's just like, yeah, here's the jetpack that can fly. Here's the flying car. You know, here's the doofy dumb stuff that, like, you know, normally we'd never give you, but because you got this far, here's the fun. Without any sense of, like, fairness. I love it when games do that, and I wish more games honestly would. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of extend this out a little bit, because I want kind of a platform to work with. Hopefully nothing will decide to chew through this area. Because effectively, we want to get a teleporter going. Because if I can teleport back here at any point, that would be nice. How much does this cost? It would cost an additional 3 to wire this thing up. Would that be worth it? I don't know. Okay. Well, one way or another, let's get back up to the surface. Just being able to teleport between point A and point B is going to be really nice. Honestly, that's probably what I'm going to use the vast majority of this, this power network for. Not for anything fancy, just so I can teleport around. We might be able to put another hydroelectric generator. I gotta... Well, no, we absolutely can. Let's see how many more I can make before I run out of resources. I am out of copper and gold, so I can't make any more. Okay. Good to know. Uh-oh. I'm not actually sure if we have enough water collecting there. Well, can I get a teleporter down at the very least? Can I make one of those? Nope, I need copper and gold. Alright, that sucks. In that case, I'm just gonna let that area fill up forever. Okay, apparently pressure has a lot of effects in this game. Water pressure to power generators, to unsupported bridges falling to vertical stress on blocks when building. Neat. It does actually sound kind of cool. Okay, so we pretty much need to go get gold or thorium or whatever. Megadam is a neat idea, but I don't think it's actually going to work for us. So I gotta grab coal, I gotta grab copper. Means we gotta go mining. Well, let's start with the coal that we know about. And then either we want to go deep down and just kind of deal with it, or we want to go with, we want to just kind of strip mine this entire area. I guess I'm down for either. We've barely mapped half of this. So can we ping anything? Okay, we got something. I don't know how much more aluminum we're gonna need. Probably a bunch of it, especially for building structures. But let's look for the rare stuff first. Gold is rare enough. I think we need I think we're gonna need... Well, we need thorium. Was it thorium? Yeah, it's thorium generators. Okay, so this is some gold? Yeah, it looks like it's just gold. Well, we need it. I was hoping for some more copper, too, but... Looks like we might be out of luck on that one for a little bit. I'll just keep pinging and hoping we can find some of the goodies. Because now that we've got the max level mining tool, except for stuff that needs explosives, I can pretty much do whatever I want. Okay, I should probably pay attention to chat a little bit. It seems like some people actually do know better what's going on. Okay. So where's this resource? There's something around here. No, it's still up high. Get out of here. I got stuff to do. I know I could get, like, the invisibility cloak and whatnot. I'd actually want to consider that. Okay, nope. That's not it. So yeah, what we're looking for is still up above. It'd be nice if you could actually tune the, if you could actually tune this thing to tell you where multiple resources are. It's like, tell me where copper is. Tell me where gold is. Tell me where aluminum is. I know it's supposed to be the rare stuff only. Wow, that's kind of dismal. Oh, it's okay, I can get more copper. The other thing we want to look into is maybe growing some ore. Because I know you can grow ore for certain things. Okay, so what's the other resource? That's some... Oh, no, we got multiple. Okay, we'll just grab whatever aluminum I can get my hands on. To make a dam flood quicker, maybe by having multiple dams across the right side, like filling up cups in a tub instead of... Oh. You know, that could work. Yeah. I could look into that. Because, yeah, I just put up one tower. I didn't want to spend too much time up there. The one problem is if we get caught up there during the daytime, or not the daytime, when it hits night, suddenly I have a bunch of monsters chewing through the environment, very much wanting to destroy everything that I've worked so hard to create. And that's kind of a tough situation for me, because I don't really want to... like, risk Megadam that way. Okay, so I gotta book it a little bit. Because it's about to be nighttime. I don't really want to be here when it's dark. I tried flooding the deep below. It doesn't work very well. Yeah, I tried that too. I gave up. I was hoping that I could just kind of pass some water that way. Stop! You're terrestrial creatures. You have no business abusing me like this. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of extend this over so it all floods down too. Okay, cool. Now let's get back in the water, and we're good to go. And bugs. Ow, I wasn't even paying attention. I was like, I'm gonna read chat for a second. Monsters haven't shown up yet. You know, I wonder if you can actually really scum, like, nightly monster spawns by teleporting back and forth between the surface and the sky islands and stuff like that. I bet some would spawn and manage to do some harm before, anything. Though, I might... Now that I have the resources for a couple of teleporters, I might actually, do that to some degree anyway. Just like put an empty teleporter up in the Skylands, so I can just say, all right, yeah, I'm just gonna be up here whenever night comes, because I don't care about those islands. Whereas like this, like look at this goddamn ant. It could just swim over, but no, it's taking the direct route. Stupid antsole. You could just swim around, but no. No swimming around. The other thing I should probably do is just go to the deep below, and I mean we're already fighting the monsters from there. I think there might be a couple more. There might be another tier below where I've been, with even nastier critters. But yeah, it does seem like, for sheer convenience of not having to manage any kind of resources, purely using thorium generators is the easiest way to go. Okay. So now I should have the resources. That's already there. Fabricator. Can I make 2 teleporters? And we're out of gold. Okay. Well, not going to be able to make much of this. But effectively, I want a teleporter on the, I want a teleporter on the bridge, or close to the bridge. And I want a teleporter, all the way up in the, Skylands. That way I can just teleport up there and say, like, this is where I'm just going to spend the night. Wonder, are you and Shell ever gonna go back to Destiny 2? She would like to. I wouldn't mind. It's just time. Time is the villain that I must always battle. I mean, that sounds overdramatic, but I'm like constantly just super busy. So the idea of going back to Destiny 2 would be fun, but I have no idea when I'd do it. Okay, so we're not generating any power here, so we should probably get that going again. Nope. Oh, this is where I left my turrets, to protect this, which I think is actually fair. Alright, so I'm just gonna let that go. And hopefully, that'll be fine. Alright, now let's get the last one, which will just be an inactive teleporter, all the way up there. Oh yeah, might as well grab the trees while we're at it. I really wish all of these would go trees, but it looks like it's only the lowest sky islands. Floating islands, actually. Sky Islands is too close to Skylands, which is the top. Anywho. This is one precarious tower. Doesn't matter. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna stick this right wherever. I don't know, right there. So it doesn't have any power, but I don't care. It doesn't matter to me.